Hi, Bill Doherty, co-founder of the Doherty Relationship Institute, and I want to talk briefly about something that can really help you improve your therapy, improve your experience in the therapy. We do a lot with this in the Doherty approach, and I'm just going to do a bit here, and that is taking charge of the process in couples therapy such that you allow yourself to interrupt, to steer, and to take action immediately when things are off in the session. I'll give one brief example and then more extended example. So we're really big in the Doherty approach of not letting people mind read each other. So I feel sad and then she gets really angry. You stop them right there. So you just spoke for her, check that out, I'll check that out. You don't let that person, and then after she's angry, then I go blah, 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 and then you just registered in your mind, oh, spoke for the other person, but you don't want to interrupt, and so they finish. Well, you've already perhaps lost the other person, and by the time you intervene, they may not be close enough to what they did to really catch themselves. So it's sort of session hygiene in some ways about some of those small things that you stay on top of. And the thing is, if you give yourself permission and you set the tone early, like in the very first session that you do this, it's not such a big deal to people. They just expect you'll do that you're sort of the coach there. And here's another example, and that is when I am asking a question and somebody doesn't answer the question, I bring them back immediately to the question. So here's one I can think of from a recent session. The wife was talking about how she felt about something. I was having them do an enactment, and his response was not. He obviously had not been listening carefully enough because he was not really tracking. And so I said, "Gee, what was going on for you? How were you feeling? What were you thinking? What was going on for you inside as she was talking?" Because, you didn't quite get what she was saying. So what he did was to start talking about the incident. So I saw that differently. So as soon as he got like 3/4 of a sentence out, well, I think that didn't come down that way. I said, so let's go back. I'm asking right now how you felt as right here, not about the incident the other day, as she was talking, what was going on inside you that may have kept you from hearing her. Next thing he then said, because this guy's had a lot of individual therapy, he said, well, I've learned in my individual therapy that situations like this are ones that bring up blah, blah, back. So there's lots of things you've learned about yourself that could be brought to bear here. What were you feeling right then? Focus, focus, focus. And then it came out. Then it came out. He was feeling like a failure, and then angry that she was getting him to feel all of that. So he was now present. I remember one time after doing this several times, I did a meta comment. So this is about the third time I'm asking the same question. So what's happening to you now with me when I keep asking the question? So can you see what I'm doing? I'm trying to bring immediacy into the room. And therefore, I don't get annoyed with them. I don't go, oh, geez, what's going to happen because he's going to have to tell me what his therapist did or blah, blah, blah. So don't get distracted by, in that case, ooh, what he learned in his individual therapy. No, the question on the floor is, how are you feeling as your wife talked to you? That's the question on the floor. That's what I'm getting him to talk about, and not take the shiny object of something about his father that he learned in individual therapy. So in summary, what I'm saying is therapy can be more engaging, more enjoyable, I think more effective when we give ourselves permission to stop people when they're being unhealthy in their interactions and to follow up when we're going somewhere with somebody, to bring a quality of immediacy, calmness. They're just doing their thing. I'm not annoyed with them, but I'm going to be in charge of the process here so we can help them get to their goals.